Welcome back, you raccoon beavers, and we are playing Foundations again. Now, this map is pretty cool. We have a nice little cove bay kind of thing over here, which is really neat. I wish they had like a little dock or like a dock system, so then we can do like more trades with like different people if we have water connection like this, which is pretty cool actually. This map is really nice. I plan on getting a I plan on getting a manor up over here. That's the word. And then I also didn't realize this, but we have this right here, and I'm going to assume this is the edge of the map. That is. So, pretty cool. They aren't going that way, but that would be really cool if we could build up over there. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. So, anyway, we already have part of our start down, and I just want to play the game and see how far we can get again, because I had a good time last time. It's been a while, so it wouldn't be bad to try again. And let's get some more buildings down really quick so I don't forget. So berries are up over here, so we're gonna put this guy right over there. And then what else do we need? We need a well, of course, so we're going to put that right there. And let's see, what else do we need? So, of course, we're going to need a lumber yard, but let's get the stone first. Let's kind of take our time with this. Yeah, that's definitely iron over there. And we're going to put this guy right about here. Is there only one entrance? No, there's two. Okay, so we're going to put him right about here, and then that should work out. And, of course, we're going to have a backlog of stuff, but that's fine. I kind of expected this to happen. Where's the entrance to this building? I think it's right. Oh, other side. Perfect. And we can put this guy right about here, kind of like on the side, so it looks like it's all connected. There we go. And of course, all the homes are going to be over here on the right hand side, so we should be good. Now, I did buy another piece of land right over here. Well, actually two pieces of land technically, because it's such a weird shape how it's turning out. I don't like it, but it's like, oh well. We can buy this one later. I also didn't. Oh, damn, we're actually really lucky on this spawn actually, huh? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's see what else this map has since we're over here. Is that stone? I think that is stone. So it's pretty much a nice flat area with a giant cove over here, because there's nothing really special like outside of where we are, because then it's just going up against the water. I do want to kind of make our way towards the water down here, and then have like maybe a little fishing village, maybe like up along the coast over here. Would be pretty cool to have, but we'll have to wait and see what we can do with that. So let's get some people in their jobs, and let's get some stuff going. Oh, we finally turned into a village. Let's go. Finally. All right, let's get our resources down and secured, because I have been taking my little sweet time with stuff. There we go. And now let's also get this. Oh, we don't have anyone. Oh, well, that's a problem for a later day. We're going to get fish, going to get berries in here whenever we get enough people, and we should be all set once we have all this organized. So pretty much the builders are done building for now. And, I mean, I could stop them. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna cut these guys off, and we're gonna put them into different jobs. Is it a good idea I put this by the water? Not really, but it is what it is. That's all I can say to that one. But we are starting to build up our planks so we can actually start trading with our neighbors, and the village is doing pretty decent, you know, pretty solid. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, so they need, okay, good. We're gonna wait for these guys to finish, but it seems like they might be finishing up now. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. All right, so one person there, one person there, and we may as well have two. No, we need to get fish. Yeah, because we're gonna be that cool. How are we gonna set this up? Might as well put it far away so we don't really have any issues, since it's gonna be kind of close by anyway. So let's put it right about here, since we can, and then that should help with our food. Yeah, rustic food -20. We should have that up and running sometime soon, but hopefully we can get a lot more people. I don't see any people in the way, so we're gonna have to hold out. Ooh, I didn't know that island had like a giant rock thing on it. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything of the military tier, but it might be a possibility, because I'm kind of curious about that. We did a little bit before, but we never really did anything too serious with that, so we're gonna just hope that this village, you know, just survives. That's kind of my plan. Okay, so I think I have enough resources now. Ooh, what is this? Build a great hall. Okay, yeah. So I was gonna just do, oh, I don't have enough. No, I was gonna try to start building here. No, well, that kind of sucks. Ooh, I didn't know we can put covers on the bridges. It's actually really cool. That kind of sucks and blows. All right, well, I'll do that whenever we can, but, you know, as you can see, we don't really have the tools. I mean, we could maybe get a taxation office, right? That could be a possibility. I don't think we need tax office. Okay, so maybe we could do this, actually. I just don't know where I'm going to put this. We could just put it over here, though, but I feel like people aren't going to be happy. So, we could put it in the middle, or we could put it on the side of the road over here. Might as well put it over here, actually. And that might be fine. Tax collector, light fortification. So, we'll need, like, a church. I think a church is light fortification, if I remember right. I don't remember, but I guess that's going to be out of my reach for now, since, oh, actually, let's start selling more. I think we can do like 25 or something, but oh, the guy's coming in now. Give me your money, king. We definitely need a lot of money here. Oh, we can do a max of 40, actually. All right, so what are we doing here? All right, perfect. He bought 8 for 8. I guess that's something. So we do need to start expanding, and I don't know how, because we're kind of, I don't want to say trapped, but it's like I spent a lot of money. So we could do it. No, that's not enough. Up here would have been fine, but we're kind of in the process of taking. I mean, we could put it over here in the corner, and then we would have some, and then that could be good for, ooh. That actually might work. If we put it over there, that might be a good start. And then a butchery we can put like over here in the corner. And then it looks like it's part of a town, like by part of like the main area in the middle. So that might work actually. We're just going to have to hope that it works out, if it makes sense. Because, you know, let's see here. I think it was 5. Yeah, so meat. Okay, so how much does meat sell, though? That's a real question. I think it's this one right here. Okay, sells for 3. So we could try to just focus on meat production and just sell that for money. And I think that might be the best idea, because we need money to buy more land, at least this one right here, and then start our little meat empire. It sounds pretty bad, but it's pretty much what it is. So we'll try to hopefully get this up and running, get more money, and then once we have a manor up over here, I might even put that tax office, but I might not. But there is a piece of metal here, so that's going to be pretty cool to actually utilize. Same with over here, but I think these two might be the better choice since it's away from everything else. Oh, okay, so, oh my god, we have so much on the left-hand side here. Alright, so, we have a church up, and we finally have our taxation office, so we're gonna try to tax our villagers now. Hopefully we can. Oh, perfect. So, we're gonna do it right like this, so we get about 44 per month, which is better than 0. Yeah. We could just do 8. We'll do this one for now. We'll start small. Yeah, you guys better be happy about a taxation office, because this is how we fund you monsters. Alright, so, food is fine. Fish is fine. We're doing great, I think. Yeah, we're doing... Huh? Oh, that's why I never signed a resource. I'm stupid. Alright, so, we got that down. We have this down. We could start selling meat, but it's very limited, which I kind of expected already, but we're doing it. You know, we're finally getting some people. Let's see here. We may as well sell some meat on the side as well. It wouldn't hurt. Let's see here. Do we have any more cloth? We do. So what we can do is something like this, where we kind of keep it like nice and controlled. Something like here. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So what we can do is something like this. Nice, you know, water smelling view, so then when the tides go up, it can take your goods and put it back to the water. I love the medieval peasant life. Anyway, so we're doing good so far. Taxes, of course, are going to be going, hopefully. If not, I swear to God, I'm about to be executing some people. So our next plan, of course, try to buy this, work on the manor, and then we can really start propelling ourselves forward from there. Definitely want to capture this land right here, which we can easily turn into farmland, or we could just cut down more trees and go from there. But I feel like this right here being farmland and a nice little path all the way down would be a really good touch. And then, of course, it will allow us to kind of get up over here, really giving us some time to really, you know, kind of build, you know. But anyway, let's see here. Consign resource, we'll get meat, so then we can, I think we can get commoners already, since once we have refined food and this, we should be good, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, we'll have to wait and see, though. This is going to take quite a while, though. Alright, so after a long time, we finally have enough money after I taxed my citizens like crazy, and they're getting rid of this down here, which is perfect. We can now finally start making the wheat farm. So let's try to get this in a place where we can enjoy ourselves here. So let's get one right here, and let's get another one over here. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And then, of course, we're going to get a lot of buildings if we can. This one can go right about here, actually. Wouldn't be bad if we have it kind of facing this way. Pretty good thumbnail, so I can do it later. How's our tools? Doing good on tools. How much does this cost tool-wise? 4, 4, 6. All right, so we're good. And then we can build this big boy. Wait, 2, 4, 6. We're gonna need to buy some tools, but that's fine. We'll have enough money. So let's get this guy right over here. Yeah, like something like this over here. So then it's relatively close and we don't have to worry about it. And then of course we can put a nice little water thing right over here. Trying to think. We'll put it in the middle right about here. Nah, I want to put it close to this guy. So we're going to put it right here at this intersection. And that should be good, is what I'm hoping for. Now, we're going to definitely have to buy tools, which is going to suck. But hey, first time buying something. That's all I can say on this. Yep, there we go. I had the right button the first time. So we are going to buy about... How much money do we have? 48. We're going to buy about 5. I think 5 might work out here. Yeah, so we're going to hope that we, number one, use them in time. So that when they come back again... Yeah, I don't see them. So when they come back again, we'll have 0 tools, which should work out. Once we get all this down and upgrade our trade routes and then all that fun stuff, we should be rocking in money relatively soon. But once we get money, we're definitely going to have to expand our village since we do have a little bit of an issue there. But hey, I do have to decorate and upgrade the homes, but right now it's doing pretty good, so I'm not going to complain that much. But we know how the patrol works, so we should be able to set that up quickly and easily. And I really want to deck out my banner. I feel like that's going to be a really... I don't know, I might put that in the thumbnail. Also, this thing right here is bugged. Yeah, there's not really much I can do on that. Yeah, even if I do that, it's bugged. Alright, so we now have... Oh, what is this? Have 200 gold coins and pay 5. Wait, we have to pay them. Oh, we get 25. I guess that's fine. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. All right, so now we need to start focusing on getting a bailiff. So we have to pretty much get Splendor, which is going to be great. So pretty much Splendor here, we're going to have to just decorate our own place. That's pretty much how I view it as. Where's the tax? Well, I guess we have to do it here because I thought that was something moving over there. Alright, so discuss has to be done. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Alright, so we also got the gold. Perfect. So let's edit our building so we have enough here. So all this gives us Splendor. So we need pretty much a lot of this stuff for this to work. We're going to put a tree out here. Bench over here by the tree, because why not? We're just cool like that. We're going to put some decorations out here. I think a fence would work so we can keep those peasants away from our garden because, you know, they love stealing our food. I know I'm mean, but hey, they shouldn't be stealing. Right like this. Perfect. And what do I want to put, like, tree-wise? I think a big tree right here would work with some flowers down over here. Yeah, I'm seeing it. All right, let's get it right about here. And that should work. We have a tree there, which means we should be good on that. We could try to get a nice bench over here too, just in case like we have people coming in. We might as well have them wait outside, you know, in a nice little place. So how much do we have? So we have about 13 right there, which is pretty good, but we need more. I'm a greedy individual. So this might work. How much would that be? 18. Perfect. Let's get this up here. Get a nice little chicken thing. And what else can we place? Roofed stable. We can put a stable actually somewhere like over here. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Kind of like angled. Yeah. Maybe like inside. We can hide it inside or something. That might be a good one. So like if we do it like this, we can kind of hide it in there. Yeah, that works. Actually, it gives it a little bit more detail inside, too. We just won't talk about it. So that should be good. And then once it's done building, we should have enough Splendor. Unless that is it right there, then we might be in trouble. But we'll have to wait and see. So, okay, we're going to get someone over here. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait for someone to do that. And then start the mandate, improve the Northbury. So we're going to have to wait for the bailiff. But what is this? There we go. We'll do that. And then we could even build another bridge, because why not? I mean, that's always a possibility. So, because we have a lot of resources. So, oh, wait, we can't do that anyway. So, that sucks. So, we're going to have to wait. And we have a lot of food. We may as well just hold on to it for now, since we have so much. And we can always store it up as well. So, that'll work out in the meantime. I know for a fact later they're going to ask for wheat, and we won't have it because, you know, they're all going to be processing it, which it happens. So we're going to wait and get a bailiff, and then we are going to start improving our trade. Oh, wait a minute. No. Wait, I just totally remembered. Where is it? These guys. Look at these people. Oh, I just spent that. Oh, that's fine. It's not the Splendor. Okay, perfect. So we got these up and running, which is good, which means we can trade even more with other people, which means more money for us. So let's check this place out. We can sell bread. We'll sell bread for about 25 or something. What else can we sell? Fish. We'll sell you for like, I don't know, 40, since we have so much fish and it's an easy resource to get. We'll sell you for like, I don't know, 25 possibly. I don't know what's going on here. That'd be cool if we could sell water. All right, so we're selling about, nah, screw it, I'll sell about 40. And what else can we sell here? Nothing else, because that is all we got. But that is really good, actually. And that should be helping us greatly, expanding our village and getting the money we need to kind of just pay off other things. So hopefully they finish building up there. And, oh, common path tier 3. So we did it. All right, so we could get a stonemason hut. We could get this and tooling, but goods market. Clothing would be a good one, but so would cut stone. What is this? Ooh, that wouldn't be bad. We could do clothing. I think that might be a good one next. So we're going to buy that and do it later, but we're going to wait for these guys to show up so we can trade with them. Going to see if there's, yeah, they don't come anywhere else. So we're going to see how much money this guy gives us. New buildings, neat. It's sweet. And let's see what happens here. All right, so you bought something, I think, or I thought you did. All right, so 25. Okay, so didn't really buy anything else. That's a shame, but oh well, we'll be fine. Let's just be able to put the boards in there so we can sell them later too, and we should be all set. I think they're building that right now. Alright, so we just improved our trade with Northbury, and we're doing really good, actually, now that I know what the hell I'm doing. So, advice followed. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that now. So let's see here. Village Fortress, Watchtower, and all that jazz, so we should be good on that. And now we need to start working on our labor. I do want to start getting a military, but I want to get a little bit more stuff situated before I do anything like that. Tall banner, squared. Okay, let's... Polish bench, we'll do that, and let's get that out of the way. And what else can we do here? So wood is fine. Yeah, we're definitely fine on wood. So what we could do is, let's see here. Ooh, we got the watchtower. So I think what we're gonna do is work on more at-home stuff, and then we can expand later. So let's get this watchtower up and running so we can, you know, get ready. So of course, go put one right there. Should be good on that. And then, let's see, we got that area covered, so we can put one over here. You're pretty good over there, but so if we put one right about here, right like that, should be good. Or we can, no, it's going to have to be better like this. Yeah, that's going to have to be the case. And then what we can do is put another watchtower over here and make it overlook the farm. So then it's like, oh, well, we have some issues in the farm. Let's put this guy here. So kind of move it back as much as possible, like right about there. Let's see here. What do we have? All right, so that's fine for me. So let's do that. Perfect. And that should be fine. Then we can get patrols and all that stuff, and we can get that out of the way. Do I want to put walls? Maybe not. I think I'm going to maybe hold back on that. But now that we have additional buildings, what we can do is really deck out our place. So, let's see here. Ooh, crooked. Ooh, this would be really good, like, right here. I feel it right there. And then, let's see here. We got a lot of money, so we can spend it. And, let's see. Okay, we got some more places. We got to make sure these places are covered as well, so we can actually, you know, have them upgrading to the next tier. And then we should be good on, like, homes of that kind of sorts. So, we're just going to try to decorate as much as possible. And hopefully... I'm gonna put this somewhere. Oh yeah, we definitely need to decorate this place down over here since we haven't really done that yet. And let's see, we can try to maybe get a tier 4 actually, but it really depends on how well we can do this. 20. Okay, we should be good. So let's see here. Put a bench right over here. Should be good right there. Let's get a bench over here. And yeah, we definitely need to start getting this place up. So let's put it right about over here. And then we can put like a sign down here to really, you know, expand our search, or not search, but a radius. Yeah, look at that. Planned and everything. Perfect. And then once all these are up and running, we should be able to start getting people to be patrolmen. Yeah, I lost the words for a second, but doing pretty good. So once we get, I should buy more land. And then maybe make the military somewhere close by. I could just put the military right there, actually. Oh, alright, so a lot's changed here. We are upgrading our little military camp and all that fun stuff. We got patrollers, and we are starting to upgrade some of our buildings in here. I think this is one of them. No. But we will soon eventually. And up over here we do have a mining camp going on, same with down here. We're going to try to get that iron, and it's going to take a lot of time, but we are expanding, and I have additional homes being made in the back. As you can see, we can also expand, so we're doing a really good job here. Nothing really too crazy. I think they're going to be building this right now, just getting that out of the way and just work their way down, and then hopefully we can, you know, pretty much get going on tool making. Then of course we can sell the tools. Now we are low on money. I should maybe stop that one. And do I need to tax them? Not really. A merchant is approaching. Perfect timing. We do need money, but it seems like taxes are doing a good job. Let's see what we are at our taxes right now. I think I just pressed this. Not too bad actually. Yeah, about 217 a month. We had a lot of money, but it seems like we're doing a good job holding it down. So this requires citizens. Yeah, this is gonna be a little difficult to do, but I'm not gonna really reach that one yet. But let's see here. Let's wait for the merchant to get in here. So surf, perfect, and we're gonna assign one of these resources. So we're gonna actually take one of them off, and just so we have one person that's able to arm all of them, and that should be fine. So I really want to save up my people for when they start building the iron, and then we can start making tools, sell the tools, and then we should have a better time. And then maybe start doing a military campaign if we're lucky enough. So let's see what's here. That's not bad, but it's like I don't know if we can get that in time. In a month. Sounds like a good trade. How are we gonna do this? All right. Do we have spindles? We do have wool spindles. So what we can do is just get another one, and then pause our cloth production right about here, and then we should be good on that. That's a lot of money that would get us out of debt, and we should be fine. I don't know if they changed anything when it comes to debt, but we should be fine, I think. I have no idea, but base 5, okay, plus, okay, so we should be good. If anything, we can tax them, and then yeah, I think we got this. Now I think they're starting to build some more over here. I don't know where they're building next, to be honest. So they got all that. We have that. We have these guys, so I'm not sure. I'm heading to work. You're sleeping. I'm not sure if the military campaign is right, though. Might 18, company type. Oh, we can't do that. I think they're... Wait. Probability is low, so we're gonna wait on that one before we do anything like that. We have more traders, so that's actually gonna get us out of debt. What is this? Oh yeah, this is a shirt guy. Yeah, we should maybe wait on that one. Anyway, this should help us. They're clearing resources up there. Come on, give me money. Perfect. Yes, they got me out of debt. And then what are you guys doing? I think you're going for other things, which is fine by me, actually. We could actually sell cloth, thinking about it now, but I think they're going to be... Yep, perfect. Let's see here. We should be able to sell cloth. No, we can only buy it. What a shame. Let's see how our trading is. Anything else that we can trade? It seems like that's a no. We could sell shirts later, but we're going to have to wait on that one. We could sell... Not spears, but... Wheat, fish. Okay, yeah, we're selling a good amount of stuff, though, so we should be fine. Wow, 249. All right, I think we're all set. All right, so we got our first company here. I haven't done this before, but this is our first time, so we are going to deploy. It's a fair chance, so we're going to send them in, and I have no idea what they're going to do. Offers a bounty of coins to anyone who can send a company to patrols. Okay, so we're going to get money from this, so that's fine. That's actually going to really... do us a good job here. Let's see, army, mission active, Castle Company 1. All right, so very interesting. So I'm guessing they're all just strategic patrols. We should be able to do all of these because our might is 45, but we also get some influence, so that works out well, especially for our kingdom. All right, so they're still constructing over here, which is fine. We need commoners, so I'm gonna get 2 commoners, and our money's still pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with this, so let's get that. And then I like the fact we can now just like put them in there and then promote the people that are in here. It's really good. I really do love that feature. And now we have the smelter, so we just need to wait for the people with the iron, and then once that is all set, we should be good to go. I do have a, I thought I placed it. Oh yeah, it's right over here. I do have a warehouse, possibly getting ready. I'm gonna try to get them focused on this first, so we can actually get some iron stored, and then what we can do from there is pretty much get all the iron in the world. So we could try to see what the mineral deposits are, but I'm kind of, well, where are we? Okay, far away then. That's what it is. There we go. Wait, huh? I don't know how this is quick, but you know what? We'll do it. We can also get commoners if we just do this one up here, but I'm going to hold off on that one. That one would be really good later, but I'd rather just see what we get. If it's anything like gold or stuff like that, I'm definitely going to buy a jewelry person, and then we're going to get that up and running possibly, but we're going to let them cut down all the trees so they can open up this too, but you know, once they're done with that, we're going to turn them back on. Oh, yes, beautiful. So what the hell was that? What the what? What was that? Scared me. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Don't know what that was. Is that a patrol? Oh my god, that's our patrol. They're coming back. They're doing a really good job. They're getting a lot of money on the side. Oh my god, I thought that was an enemy for a second. Anyway, we are starting to upgrade our homes, which is really cool. Haven't really seen this much before, but hey, it's working, so I'm not going to complain about it. I figured out how to get the, you know, militia, which was really weird, didn't want to work, but it's working now, so I have no idea what to tell you. Anyway, we are upgrading our trade, whatever the nuts, our trade route with one of the other neighbors, and it was 100 bread, so we should be good on that one. I think, I don't know. Okay, we should be good to just eat some bread now. So anyway, we got this field up. I didn't know they needed this much land now, or I forgot. I have this whole system setting up, and it's working out pretty well. We just really need them to focus on the tools, which I might actually buy right now, but it might be too late. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So we're going to do about 25, and then that should be good, because why not? We already got the achievement making tools, so I'm not going to really cry about it that much. Now, our planks are pretty low. We should be good for a bit. We just need to calm down on building for a while, but other than that, we should be good. So let's call these guys back, since I feel a little unsure about it now. So doing a good job. So let's call back the company. They're about 102 out of 120, so we might actually be able to do some of these. Skirmishing season. Okay, I don't feel like doing that one, but hey. Anyway, we have some people. Our happiness isn't as good as it used to be. Refined food shortage. Should be fixing that one. Entertainment, housing, service. Okay, barrack housing, -1. All right. So I think it's because some of these are... Oh, we need a lot of planks, actually. Okay. So maybe we should just get some people in this so they have a job, and then maybe get some more plank production going, since we have a lot of building right now that requires a lot of planks. I didn't know it costed 20 each. God damn. Okay. We also need tools, but hopefully we can get that one up and running relatively soon, because we're doing a good job, I think, but it's definitely going to take a while, so hopefully we can get these up and running. Alright, so we have these buildings under construction. They're going to be done eventually, but it's going to take a long time since, oh my god, 40 planks. Yeah, we are going to definitely need help on this one. I might actually buy the upgrades for them. Where is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to buy upgrades so we can actually get more going. Yeah, this right here. So let's get this up and running so I don't forget. So let's see here. Decor. All right, here we go. Output resources, adds additional one worker. All right, one worker, and then 2 workers. Okay, so I think that's what we need to do here, is start getting some people up and running, because can we actually additional build? No, we can't. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to add additional people to these buildings so we can actually get a better production up and running. And of course, we're gonna need another forester camp, or maybe even just expand their wood cutting. Yeah, that might be a good idea too. Wouldn't be bad to do something like that, especially up over here. There we go, perfect. And then let's see what we can do here. We can start getting you to paint over some more areas like over here. And that should help when it comes to getting our wood production up and running. So we're going to have to wait for that to finish. We do have a pathing block due to this right here. I shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. And all right, so yeah, they're building that, which is good. And now what we also need is a tavern, which would be really cool to have since I haven't actually built one before. Well, I have before, but it's been a while, so I don't know where I'm going to put this. Like, there's a lot of, as you can see, construction going on. So maybe I should hold off and let them build. Yeah, that might be a little, might be a little better idea here. And our money is going down quite a bit, but we should be good, is what I'm thinking. Let's see, how many shirts do we have? We have 42, so we could maybe just sell some of that too. Maybe about 50 of that too. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe we can also increase our meat production since they are a little low. So let's get another one of these camps up and running right over here. And then that should be good. Since we do have a lot of people kind of built up, we may as well try to get our industry up a little bit more. And hopefully, oh my God, hopefully we can actually get this all set up. All right, so the buildings here are done, and that is perfect. Never seen these before, but that means we can get a lot more people in these houses, it seems like, which means I need to start getting my food production up a little bit more, which is fine by me. So, where is it? Fishing. All right, let's get these bad boys up and running. Where can I get you? Right about here. Invalid position. All right, that's part of building must be in water. Don't know what. Oh, that's what it meant. All right. Let's try it over here, right? There we go. Right about there works. You know, right in front of the camp. Actually, maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea. Let's do something like that. 450 for 100 iron. Ooh. Okay, I'm down for that. What can we get rid of? Don't really need tools here, so we can actually just fill up on iron over there. Should be good. And yeah, I don't want to put him here, especially if we're gonna possibly build a little bit more. And let's see, let's get this guy over here. Perfect. Yeah, we might as well put them next to each other just for that. And then also food, kind of good on bread. We have a little bit more working on over here, so we should be good on that. Let's get hunting down. Yeah, hunting is still good. Get them over there. Perfect. So hunting should be up and running a little bit better now. And okay, so we need more commoners, which is fine. We could just upgrade them, but it really depends on what we need to do here. So could expand the farms. That would be a pretty good one too. The wheat farm specifically. I think that might be a good idea. So our money is really low though, so we do have to be careful. So what we could do though is start production on another building, and that can be the, where is it? The barrel one. Where is the barrel one? Is that it? Yep, there it is. So 4 planks, 1 iron, and 1 tool, and it makes a barrel. So that would be pretty cool to do. We can put this guy up over here, and yeah, it'll be near the tools anyway, so it should work out fine just for us. We need about 300. Happiness is pretty bad, though, so we do need to keep that in mind. So get that there, and we should be good, right? Yeah, we got a lot of fish down there, and hopefully we can increase our overall income. So what I'm going to do here is actually end the video here since we have a lot done. I know for a fact I'm over 30 minutes when it comes to recording, so I'm, like I said, going to end it here. So have a good one, guys. It was fun coming back. We got a lot done, kind of the same place where we left off before, and we even got iron and even starting some of the cooperage. So if this video does well, I'll make a part 2. If not, then you know, you might never see this gameplay again. Who knows? But hey, have a good one and take care.